Howdy folks, welcome to Sham and COVY'S Emporium of Awesome. Today on another Vincent's Voice movie review, I'm going to be reviewing the newest movie, The Batman. So this is the newest Batman film that just came out recently. It takes place during year 2 of Bruce Wayne being Batman. So he is fairly, young and stuff like that, to the whole superhero vigilante stuff lifestyle. Um, I really like this movie, so I thought it was really well done. It's different than your previous Batman movies. Like I was saying, it's dark. Well, there's been dark ones before, but this one is definitely dark. It also seems to go more towards Batman being a detective in this one also, which you didn't really see too much of in the previous movies also, which I really liked, because in the comics also he's like the greatest detective, and in this one also he is being a detective. He's learning. He's still not the best, and he still relies on other characters a bit here and there on stuff. But like I say, it's more detective on stuff. He's trying to solve what's going on stuff with the villain on stuff in the movie, which I thought also was really cool and stuff to see on the screen. This movie is long. It's like 3 hours long. So for some people and stuff, that's going to affect what they think of the movie. I love comic book movies, and that, so it being 3 hours was fine with me. That means there's more time for them to go through things in the movie stuff, so it's not rushed. It did seem to drag on a bit and stuff in the middle. I thought the beginning stuff was great. I thought the end was great and stuff, so it did drag on a bit in the middle. But I was still entertained. I was still fascinated on what was going on and stuff. I was never bored through it and stuff. But like, since some people, it might be on stuff. So that's just something to consider on stuff going into it. Another thing to consider is it's not super action packed. So if you're looking for a really action packed on stuff Batman movie on stuff, this is not gonna give it to you. That being said, the action scenes in it and stuff are fantastic. They're really well done on stuff. The fight sequences and the car chases, things like that on stuff, when they happen in it, are really, really, really good on stuff. I really enjoyed them quite a lot. I thought the characters, the cast and stuff like that in this movie and stuff was really good. I enjoyed like all the main characters and villains and side characters and that in it. So I thought they were cast really well. Like I said, for most part, like I said, there was a couple of stuff that were like, man, like I said, didn't really need to be in the movie, but they were there, and that's fine also. So, like I say, I liked that a lot. So, yeah, there wasn't much stuff I didn't like about this. I'm really looking forward stuff to them fleshing out more stuff. Like I say, I hope they do stuff like a trilogy stuff with this, so it shows Batman's growth and stuff like that stuff as a detective throughout the movie. So that maybe towards the end stuff, he is that master detective stuff now, and that would be really cool. I kind of hope they don't make this part, like right now it's not part of the DC extended universe, which I think is a good thing, because the DC universe stuff is all messy stuff right now for sure. So I hope they just make it kind of like a standalone stuff, like trilogy type of thing with just this universe at the moment also. Put the more Batman characters stuff, introduce them in this, away from what else DC stuff is doing, until they can get their stuff together stuff. It's just too much of a mess and stuff like that, trying to bring other characters stuff into this one and that. So, but who knows? Like I say, if this does well, they'll probably want to. But like I say, I hope stuff that they kind of leave it alone and kind of do their own thing stuff. And so, like I say, so far, like I said, guy Robert Pattinson also playing Batman. He does a really good Batman. His Bruce Wayne, I'm still on the fence about stuff. Like I said, he is a young Bruce Wayne and things like that stuff. But like I said, I'm on the fence about it. But his Batman stuff is really well done stuff. I enjoyed it a lot. So yeah, so like I saying, if any of that stuff piques your interest stuff, I think you will have a good time in this movie. It's a nice take on stuff on the Batman. I hope they keep going with it. And then I think there's a lot on stuff that they could do on stuff with this dark world and this kind of Batman on stuff, and this whole type. There's so much there on stuff. So this one on stuff was really good to see, and I hope they continue it. In the end, I think I'm going to give it. I think I'm going to go with 10 out of 12. Like I say, it's not perfect stuff, but it's really good stuff, and I really enjoyed it and stuff, and I do recommend it stuff for anybody who enjoys the Batman stuff, who enjoys comic book movies stuff, and the things that I said that's a little different for you to watch out. So if none of that stuff seems to bother you, I think on stuff you're gonna like it on stuff just as much on stuff as I do. So yeah, so that's gonna be my review of the Batman. Please like and subscribe stuff the video to see more. I'm gonna try and get more movie reviews out there. So I've been slacking on stuff lately. So hopefully I'll try to see some of the newer ones and so like that, and try to get some more movie reviews on stuff out there to go with the other content on stuff that is on this channel. So thank you very much on stuff for joining and watching this review. If you've seen the Batman, please comment on stuff down below. Let me know on stuff what you thought of it on stuff. If you liked it, you didn't like it, if you agreed with me, if you didn't agree with me, all that stuff would be cool to see somebody else's point of view stuff for the movie. And yeah, so thank you very much on stuff for joining, and I'll see you on the next one. Thanks. Bye.